Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we're back by Sarth. I know it's a long way from Romney, but it was most certainly worth coming here. Not only did we get an encounter on the way that we're going to be looting in a little bit, we also got some scouting and stealth by avoiding it for a while. We got some haggling for James, got some dialogue in the palace in Krondor, and we got two very useful things from Brother Mark. We got the final rest spell, probably for a huge discount, and we got information on that chess move that was hinted to us in Malek's Cross, Abbar's turn. Now I think the chess matches between James and the Prince are going to be quite a bit different for a while. We're also right by Sarth, so we might as well go and see what things are available there. Probably a couple of spells that we could potentially buy. Sarth, we probably have enough time to drop in for a brief visit. Okay, we have the shop, so let's go into the shop and see what... There is that lightning staff. I'm going to avoid that lightning staff for now. There's also these rations. We could buy a couple of rations while we're here, but we could also buy them in Krondor. Especially considering the fact that we're going to be looting those bodies. There are a lot of scrolls here. Right, let's look at these scrolls. That's a scroll of Dragon's Breath. We have that one. Despair Thy Eyes, we start with that one. Flamecast, we start with that. Well, we didn't start with it, but we've got it very quickly. Skyfire! Do you have Skyfire? Yes, you have Skyfire. Okay. That's Skyfire. So this is Eyes of Ishap. Pretty sure you have Eyes of Ishap. Yes, you do. Worth checking. There's Night Fingers. Do you have Night Fingers? No, you don't have Night Fingers. Nacra Cicatrix. You don't have Nacra Cicatrix. No, you don't. Skin of the Dragon you do have. And Thoughts Like Clouds. Do you have Thoughts Like Clouds? You do. So there are two spells here we don't have. And really, I need you to do the haggling for these. So let's move these over to you and have you haggle for these, because we're actually going to buy them. Let's buy Night Fingers. Haggle for Night Fingers. Oh, yes, you can't, because they say, sorry, I barely make a profit off scrolls as it is. Yeah, we'll just buy it. And we'll also buy Nacra Cicatrix. We'll probably find them out on the road, but you know what? They're things that we can get now, so... Although he could have wished for better circumstances to study it, he's read that one, and he's read that one. Excellent! We now have both of these memorized. Also, we really need to repair our stuff. Oh, we need to repair our stuff. Also, now is a perfect opportunity to get you, that's right, a little bit of haggling, because there are some things we can haggle for here. We can haggle for this lightning staff, for instance. Or not. I mean, we can haggle for this at least. We can also haggle for these enchanted quarrels. Not that we're ever going to buy them, because let's face it, we rarely use crossbows as it is, but they are there in case we really want enchanted quarrels. You know, at some point we also want to get all of our gear blessed, but I don't know where I'd want to get that done. There are many temples, and some of them I've been told are better than others. I just don't know which one is the best for our stuff. We probably haven't found it yet. Wouldn't be surprised if we haven't found it yet. Right, a couple of things we can do here. We could also just sell the stuff at Sarth as well, which is probably what we're going to do. It's just closer than Krondor. Right, we've done all that. We leave. You didn't gain any haggling experience. Huh. Interesting. Well, we're going to have Gorath fix up the important stuff, like this, to 100%, I might add. Oh, you can fully fix these up now. Oh, you can fully fix them up, and that is amazing. You don't need to fix up the armor, though. The armor is fine, but being able to fix up the weapons to just 100%, that's fantastic. Anyway, let's back away and go to here, because there are 4 bodies here that we can start looking at. What do you have? Okay, tiny amount of money. Rations! That's fantastic. I really wanted rations. Share these with the party, so they're up to 14, 14 and 1. Okay, so you take the sword, you take the armor, and you take that as well, because, do we have any aventurine? We do! And you're holding on to it, so I'm going to have you fix up the swords. So actually you need to take this here. So you fix that up. And fix this up. You're not going to gain... Ooh, you did! You did actually gain a point of skill there. And you can also hold on to that while I'm thinking about it. And we'll have you fix the armor so that you can get to 100%. Ding, ding, ding. 99? Marvellous. There's also this body here that has 9, a key. Take the key. We'll also take this that you can fix. Actually, I'd be surprised if you can fix that up, but yeah, you probably can't fix this up. No, you can. You fixed it up to 95. And armor that we can't do anything with right now, so we're just going to hop back into Sarth and sell all this. Because I know that Sarth will take all of this. Okay. Yep, 3 sovereigns. 4. 18. Poisoned things here. 11. This here. And you know, because we're here, might as well work on that haggling a bit more. Haggle for a couple of items. Except that, which they just really won't let you haggle for. Oh, we actually did get a discount there. Wasn't that bad either. Still not going to buy that. Really get the feeling I'm going to find those on the road somewhere. I don't know who's going to just pass me a lightning staff, but it's there tempting you. It's really there tempting. And I know I have literally thousands of gold. Literally thousands, but there'll be something that I want at some point that will be very expensive. And I will regret not having thousands of gold. Okay, just gotta get this haggled. There we go. Have we got that point of haggling now? Yes, James's haggling has improved, probably to 95. Yep, we are so close to getting you to maximum. Right, armor. You fix that up, because you need these points of skill. That puts it up to 98. Alright, we have 2 more bodies still to check. Money. Don't need the torch, just at all. And you have no room. Right. You do have room if I pass this over, though. So, you fix that up to 74. You're now at 50% weapon craft, which is wonderful. It's going up quite quickly. Yours is going up very slowly, however. Okay, what is on the final body? The final body has, some herbal pouches and another sword. We're going to quickly pop back to Sarth, get these sold. We probably have enough time to pop in and sell a couple more things. I mean, they should probably just come and offer to bring a cart in so that we could just get everything in all at once. But no, apparently they won't step out of their keep. It's just inconsiderate of them, isn't it? So inconsiderate. Right. It's time. We can haggle a bit more. I really feel like it is important, though, for me to get some redundancy in my skills. Like, even if this party stays exactly as it is for the rest of the game, if people get really badly injured, their skill goes down. And if I run out of healing, yes, I have tons and tons of restoratives, but I only have tons and tons of restoratives for now. That situation could change. Having other people that have lots of skill means that we have that overlap. And also, it does save a little bit of time, in the sense that, later, when everyone's at like 100% haggling and 100%, like we have 2 people at high in weaponcraft and armorcraft, you can just pick either of them to repair things. I don't need to do as much inventory shuffling. Okay, I need to do it all right now, but I'm front-loading it, as it were. And that is something that I don't mind doing, because this game is extremely fun, and even going back to more haggling, getting stuff like this is a fun thing to do. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to grab this sword, grab this armor. You're still, yep, you still have that selected, so fix this up. That puts you at 98. You can fix, we just gotta, oh, yep, 96. Just gotta switch this out so that you're now at, there, 75%. And pass that back to you. Is there anything else here you need to hold on to? There is this note. There's also these and that, but either way, back we go. I mean, Sarth is right here. Might as well. We'll take a quick look around, and by that I mean we're going to sell a couple more things that are in our inventory. There you go. 9 sovereigns for this. 3 sovereigns for that. And ready that haggling, because you know what? When we get to Krondor again, we're just gonna power level your haggling, James. Then everyone will be good at haggling, and then we don't need to actually worry about who's going to haggle, because you will all be master hagglers, and once the party attains 100 haggling across the board, the whole of Krondor shudders in terror. I mean, I certainly would. They could literally buy the kingdom out from the prince for 2 buttons. If Locklear had 100 haggling, it would only be 1 button, but sadly he's not here right now, so it's 2 buttons. Okay, that's all unavailable. Another point of haggling? No, no haggling point just yet. Right, let's make our way back to Krondor. We do need to get a little bit of food, because it is going to be a bit of a journey back to Romney. And we do want to stop off at Malik's Cross along the way, because we do know that chess move now, and we most certainly want to use it. Oh, we want to use that chess move. Do want to use it. Right. This is... we're getting close, but we're not there yet. Ah, here we are. Krondor is, I do believe, down here! Yay! We've made it to Krondor. Right. We want to go to the inn. We want to go to the barmaid. We want to get some food. Haggle it down. Accept. Share with the party. There we go. Then we want to leave and most certainly get this final bit of haggling for James. Like, he's at 96%. We could absolutely get him to 100 now. Absolutely get him there. Because this store we can haggle him pretty well. And they put things off the table really quickly. Probably have no real patience for people haggling like we are. No patience whatsoever. We can get things pretty cheap. Very cheap. And we could actually just keep doing this for a couple of cycles and then see how much his ability is improved. I imagine Gorath and Owen just go to the tavern while this is happening. Like, I'll be a while, chaps. Let me just see if I can work my magic here. But you don't have any magic. Not that kind of magic, Owen. There's different kinds to the literal arcane. Watch an expert at work. Actually, I'd rather not. Fancy a beer, Gorath?
I don't see why not. We'll be back in an hour. I'm not to let you out of my sight. But I suppose in this exceptional circumstance I'll let it slide. Just don't go far.
Don't worry, there's a tavern just down the road.
What's it called?
The Boiled Rat.
Can we find a different tavern?
I've heard it's pretty good.
With a name like the Boiled Rat.
Names can be deceiving, Gorath.
Would you go to a tavern called the Sewer Hole?
Well, no.
Then why are you going to one called the Boiled Rat?
You make a good point. Let's find a slightly better one. We won't tell James that we've gone to it.
Fair enough. And so, we left James haggling away.
Oh, James.
There's so much haggling for you to do.
2 cycles of this has got you to 98% haggling. He's getting there. He's getting there. You can, as I've said many times before, you can power level this skill really quickly. You can power level barding really quickly by using the practice loots. That is a skill that I'm not so eager to have everybody get max level in, because that requires buying a lot of loots. Then again, we do have the money. We could just do it, but realistically for that one, you do only need one person who's good at that. Though we are slowly getting everyone better by just the virtue of Owen using the barding skill. And there was no reason not to get some improvements while we're at it. Okay, just do this here. Maybe we can actually go to the docks in Krondor. I haven't actually checked. We might be able to. We also should probably check the sewers and see if we can... We were told to pass on a message, weren't we? We should see if we can do that as well while we're here. Okay. 99%. He's almost there. He's almost a master of haggling. We nearly have the trio, and then there's no more haggling to ever be done. Well, we will be haggling to get discounts, but we won't be haggling to train. Feels like the end of an era, folks. It really feels like the end of an era. That all 3 of them are now fantastic at haggling. Of course, if we ever get Locklear back, we'll have, you know, an encore. Okay, are you now level... No, still not level 100. Not max level in haggling yet. And who'd have thought all you need to do is just pester the shopkeepers forever? And again, I know I said this a long time ago in the past, but PSA, don't do this in an actual store. You will get kicked out. They will bar you. Just don't be like this. Just don't. Okay, haggle for this. And are you at 100 now? Yes, you've made it! Now I am a master of haggling. Now I'll go check the Boiled Rat and... Oh, they don't seem to be here. Oh, they're there, in the unboiled rat.
This isn't much of an improvement, Owen.
I know, but there you are. You know, you really shouldn't be there. I told you to stay close. Well, this was only 2 doors down. That's farther away than I would have liked. Oh, fine, we're here. Right, we can't actually check the docks, so there's nothing we can do... There is a temple here. I haven't actually gone to the temple. The Shrine of Astalon. Let's, look at this. So we can just teleport to Krondor now. Also, we can do a talk here. The priest motioned for them to follow. Although the temple was smaller for its housing within Krondor's palace, it was far more richly adorned than many of the other places of worship in Mid-Kemia. Where others used woven curtains or tapestries to divide rooms, there were often richly carved doors here, sometimes with religious themes, other times with scenes of life in Krondor. When at last they had reached a small room, the priest followed them in and closed the door. Turning, he looked as if he were waiting for James to do something. "Are you going to get the lector for us?" James asked, feeling uncomfortable. "I am the lector," the man explained, smoothing the folds out of his sky-blue robe. "Were you not aware that Father Timothy died recently? I am his replacement, sent from Rillanon. Father Francis at your service. James nodded and offered his apologies about the mistake. We were hoping you could offer us a bit of advice on something. As quickly as possible, he attempted to explain the situation as the lector listened patiently. I don't know how Astalon might help you in this situation, the priest admitted after a brief moment of contemplation. I wouldn't even know where we might begin. You would perhaps do better seeking advice from Prince Arutha or his assistants on this matter. James then left. It's like, can you help us? Well, no, not really. And then we didn't get assistance. And so, when we come back, folks, we're outside Krondor. We've been out here a lot, but we're going to start making our way back, and more importantly, we are going to go play a bit of chess en route back to Romney and further north. For there is a whole area above Romney that we haven't checked out. All here. Like you have Prankstone, Cavil Keep, Kenting Rush, Den Camp on the Teeth, North Warden, High Castle, and then that leads to Eld Point and back to Tearsog and everywhere else. Although I get the feeling we'll be going around here at some point. Though probably not Sarsagoth. I think we might not be welcome there. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.